Hello again, my wonderful friends. How you doing today? We got week 4 of the Tadpoles. Oh my goodness, how many changes do we have? Quite a few. So just keep in mind that these are indeed 3 weeks old, while these guys I've had for 4 weeks, and they're probably a lot older than that. So let's go over the changes that I've made to the tanks, and if there is any changes to the Tadpoles. First of all, the Tadpoles are quite large. There's a lot of them that are actually really frickin' big now. There's still a few of them that are still very, very tiny, which I'm a bit surprised by. That guy right there, he's pretty small, but there's one that's like unbelievably tiny in there. I don't even know where he's at, but he's there. So I decided to move the Marimo ball. I called it a Marismo ball earlier. It's a Marimo ball, I think. Into this tank, and I was going to see if these guys like to eat it. And they do sort of like hang around it, but they don't really seem to eat it too much. I don't know, so I'm just going to kind of see, and I don't really think it's a fantastic thing for tadpoles, but I decided to mention it for you guys just in case you are interested. Anyways, some of them do end up hiding in the little shell every once in a while. You can actually see them hiding inside this shell. They chill in there, you know, it's not like crazy, they don't love it, but they do chill in there every once in a while. And that's pretty much it for this tank. No other extreme changes. But for the Bullfrog tank, oh my goodness. We got some extreme changes going on here, guys. So, first of all, let's check out their legs. We've got this guy right here. He's got some pretty good legs. You can actually see like the little webbed feet. He's actually starting to get the webbed feet. He's starting to actually swim around with the feet a little bit. Not like crazy, but he does actually like exercise those legs to make them a little bigger. And he does like sit on them as well, which is fairly interesting. So we've got his legs. We've got this guy's legs. They're still pretty big as well. And then this one, not quite so big. He is growing the legs. That's a good thing. That's a good sign. You can actually see his poop underneath his legs. But that is indeed his legs at the moment. They're growing, but again, they're a little bit smaller. So if you look at my tank, you're noticing that I moved pretty much everything to the right side. I moved everything over there, so when I lowered the water, at least they'll have a place to swim over here. I pretty much moved all my gravel, because I really don't have that much gravel. I might have to get some more gravel. I haven't really decided yet. But I moved it all from this side over to there, and then I kind of just put everything on top of each other just to see how high I could actually get it up here. So I wanted to leave the water reasonably high for the sad little tadpole who's going to take a little bit longer to turn into a frog. And every day I'm just going to watch them, and as soon as I see those front legs pop out, I'm going to lower the water level. As soon as I see any sort of front leg action going on. And then I will note the exact day that their front legs actually pop out. So I want to make sure people know, like, when should I lower the water level. I want to lower mine, of course, ahead of time to figure out exactly when. You guys probably should too, but it's just nice to know exactly when they want to come out. Because I feel like the hardest time to take care of the tadpoles is when they're like the in-betweener stage. I think most people agree. You're just in-betweener stage, it's just hard to know exactly what you're supposed to do. So they're still, you know, reasonably active. They swim around. They seem pretty happy. And actually, when I moved their tank around and when I changed everything around, they actually weren't that afraid of me. Like, they weren't running away or doing anything ridiculous. They just kind of chillaxed, and when like I moved them with my hand, and they just kind of let me move them. So I guess they're really not that afraid of me, which is kind of nice. But I still left some areas for them to hide and everything, and I don't know exactly how much I'm going to adjust it when they turn into just about frogs, but I might have to adjust it a little bit so nothing actually ends up falling once they're jumping around on these things. Also, my plant, which, by the way, oh, I never told you guys. Oh my god, I got two exciting plant stories. So we've got this brown thing right here, which I'm kind of thinking is not going to work out, but I'm kind of hoping for it. We got one there and one over here. These are lily pad bulbs. So I decided to buy them. They were like $5, and I decided to just try them out and see what would happen, see if they would grow. They said just plant them in the gravel. They said you could use dirt, but just plant them in the gravel if you want, they'll still grow. So I'm like, I'd rather do that than have to go out and buy a bunch of aquarium dirt and, you know, mix it in there. So they've been in there for over a week now, and they still have no growth whatsoever. Also, this plant right here was getting really brown and crusty and old and dirty, and they were just getting completely destroyed by the frogs. So I decided to just cut it down and see if it will grow anymore. They have a pretty solid root system, so if their root system is good, they should be able to grow some leaves and start, you know, regrowing some of their plant. But my best guesstimate is that they are just going to die fairly soon. The frogs will just keep on attacking it and just keep on attacking it, nibbling at it over time, and eventually kill that plant. Anyways, that's going to be all I'm going to have for you guys today. I'm going to be lowering the water level fairly soon, so you guys, by the time you guys see this next week, you will most likely see some, not extreme changes to the tank, but the water level will go down to probably about here or so. Now you want to make sure that that rock is indeed above the water. That one and that one in the back right there, you want to make sure both of those are indeed above the water so you can chill on top of that. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. So if you did indeed enjoy this video, I hope you can press that like button for me. That would be fantastic, and have a super duper delicious day.